Go ahead and take questions.
Honor, 24 points on your senior night. Just kind of your thoughts about what this season has been like coming here to play your final season.
I mean, it's been obviously a bumpy road, as all things are in life, but it's a special moment. I've been in college for a minute, and there's not a better feeling than what you do after a win here and singing that and be able to evoke yourself with emotion in a positive way. I can't thank Coach Hodge enough and this staff for allowing me to display my talents even further on the highest stage and the vision they had in me from my first phone call with Coach Hodge. So I'm just thankful to be in this situation. I mean, not a lot of people get to say they played at the high major level or even Division I basketball. So I'm thankful for my teammates and, this group and even you guys for being a part of my journey.
Brenen, you guys came out and got off to such a good start. Was there anticipation after Wednesday?
No, definitely. I mean, we all feel like we should have got that one for sure, and I feel like all of us are just trying to put our best foot forward going on because now it doesn't matter. It's 0-0 for everybody, and we're just trying to get as many wins as we can.
For all you guys, how do you manage the senior day emotions? You walk out with your family, you get to have a moment with Coach. How do you turn around and 5 minutes later you're tipping off and playing?
I mean, it was a very emotional day for us. But after the ceremony and whatnot, we just try to get a win for the fans, get a win for the guys, and execute and just go out swinging the best as possible.
For any of y'all, how do you guys carry this momentum of this win into the Big 12 tournament, knowing that you guys are fighting for a chance to play in the NCAA tournament?
I mean, it's kind of like what Bilo said. I mean, Chan just said. I mean, well, you just said that? Yeah. It's 0-0. Oh, yeah, it's 0-0. I mean, everybody, no one's home. No one has a home court advantage, so everyone's fighting for the same thing. Obviously, the top teams are solidified, but even they're playing for something, so we all have something to play for, and I think ours is just we have to come with a little bit of an edge, especially because, like you said, we're fighting for something bigger.
The win today locks up a bye, at least in the tournament. How important is that for the health side of things and kind of getting that rest? How important is that?
We feel like it was very important. That was the main goal for the night. That bye is, we want to play as least game as possible because we know that load management will start to wear down on us. So it was big for us tonight.
Anna, you mentioned the phone call with Coach Hodge. Was there anything memorable about it when he first got a hold of you?
It was funny because when I asked him, I asked all the coaches who recruited me, what do you need to see me do and get better to be ready on the first day of campus? And his first thing was, I need you to shoot deeper. And then that was the first thing. That's the first time I heard that, the whole recruiting process. And it kind of stuck with me and resonated because it was just kind of okay, well, he's riding with me. And, I went 4 for 14 from 3 today. So, as you can see, he's riding with me no matter what. And, I'm forever indebted to him and the belief he had in me and this group we have, for sure.
Of course, we know how much this university means to not only, the fans, but this entire state. What has it meant representing wearing the Flying WV this year?
Man, I'll say I've never seen anything like it. This is the first time I've been in a state where the college team is the only team in the state, and it's just been nothing but love, and we all appreciate it every game, especially those games they help us win, and we just keep trying to play hard for them.
Brenen, rebounding is so important to this UCF team, and they did beat you on the boards, but how did you guys manage to still win?
Definitely, yeah. I feel like early on in the game we were giving them one shot most of the time, but they did get a few offensive rebounds later in the game, and I think we just kind of tightened up on the fouls and then offensive rebounds and give them one possession.
They were, 17-0 when they
won the rebounding. Right.
So, that was a big point of emphasis, but obviously we were still able to make the necessary plays down the stretch and at the beginning to start to be able to walk out with a dub to give them that one on the other side of the 17.
Especially Stillwell in foul trouble.
For all three of you guys came into this unknown situation. A coach, most of you didn't know. And it's his first time coaching Power 5 and new school and new conference. Now that the regular season's over, can you just kind of put that experience into words on where it started and where it ended? What that journey was like?
It was a crazy journey, from starting in the summer. We was on that turf working, long practices on them hills. And, it was all, meant for us to get better and, get better 1% every day. And, it was most of us journey, like first time, playing high major as well. So, I feel like we did solid for the most part. Obviously, we let a couple get away, but one thing about this group, we always fight to the end, and that's what I love about us.
Off the first half defense, you guys were really exceptional. Was it paying attention to the scout? Was it the effort? What made you so successful?
I mean, I feel like it was a combination of both those things. We know what their strengths and weaknesses are, and last game, like you said, we had a scoring drought and a defensive downfall drought as well the last game, so we just try to emphasize the scout and effort as well as we can this game.
Of course, the last time y'all played UCF, it was kind of a close one, and then tonight y'all just pulled away from them in the beginning of the second half. What did that momentum get to you all throughout the entire game?
I mean, I think it gave us a huge boost. I mean, obviously, like he said, it's an emotional night. It's the last time in the Coliseum. We wanted to leave it out there with a bang. I mean, I think there's some positives and negatives to playing the same team again, and I think we stood on the positive side and was able to point out the negatives that we had in the game prior, and be able to flip it to use it against them this time. And I think it was a big point of emphasis for us to do that, and I think we executed that to perfection. And just to be able to hold the lead, because mind you, they had the lead, up 14, I think, when we was there, and we came back. So for us to be able to retain our lead throughout the game and just make the necessary plays to keep our lead as it was, I mean, that was big time from us. And, I mean, like I said, no other team I'd rather do it for.
I don't know if this will be something you want to answer or not, but do you have any tricks to the trade on drawing a foul on a three-point shot?
I'm not gonna lie, I do, but it doesn't really work in the Big 12 as it did in the SoCon. I can promise you that. But just using their momentum, obviously they're gonna close out so hard. So just being able to contort my body sometimes, and the refs come up to me a lot, hey, because I might just move my arm, or I might hold my follow through out longer, so you push my hand back. It's just little tactics like that. Don't show the refs this, by the way. Don't show them this. But yeah, so it's just sometimes they really just flat out. I mean, they're closing out so hard they just foul me. So I mean, I got a couple of those today.
I was gonna say, was it more maybe what you?
Nah. They was Burks was trying to freaking be right next to me the whole time. So I mean, he was just too close. So I was able to get, the contact and shoot it. So I mean, today wasn't Honor Huff. That was them fouling.
Honor, on the season, you guys haven't been the greatest free throw shooting team, but tonight you went 10 of 10. The team 21 of 25. How important is that going forward that you guys continue that stride?
Hey, shout out Below. Wendy's 4 for 4. we talk about that all the time, but we struggled at times, from the free throw line, but just us having confidence in each other. Even Coach Hodge, when someone misses, be like, "You good?" He shows encouragement after missed free throws, and Chance, he puts the work in, and it's kind of like what Coach Hodge says to us all the time. You can't control if it's going to go in and out necessarily, but you can control the work you put in to make sure when you go up the next time it goes in. And like I said, these guys put in all the work. Obviously, I put in the work, so that helped us immensely too in this game, being able to go to the line and knock the free throws down.
For any of you guys, have you paid attention at all to the new court in Kansas City? Have heard anything about how it's playing?
The glass court? Talking about the glass court? Yeah. I mean, I just hope it feels like a regular court, you know what I mean? Especially guys that jump a lot, because that could be a health risk. But I just hope that it feels good when we play and there's no issues.
One more, just now that you guys have gone through the conference, would you guys agree that just based on matchups and strength and weaknesses of certain teams, there are going to be certain teams that have to have a perfect night to beat West Virginia, and on the flip side, teams that you guys would have to have a perfect night to beat? I mean, is that kind of agreeable at all after seeing what you guys have seen in the Big 12 play so far?
I would say so for sure. This is I personally think this is the best conference in the country. We've had at least 5 to 6 ranked teams, every AP poll. And, it's going to be challenges facing each and every team. So we just try to lock in on the game plan and, like I said, go out swinging, because it's just trying to get one game at a time.
Do you guys have UCF's number? Is it just a good matchup for you guys, or is that
just
way
fortunate? Go ahead.
Yeah. I mean, any game is a tough matchup. Even with all due respect to him, even us playing Utah, it's a tough matchup. I mean, it's the Big 12, so it's going to be a battle. every game, and me and Simo was talking about that before the game, like every game we played, like it's really been, besides obviously like the Arizonas, the Houstons that, you know, we hope to see in the tournament, like we've had close games and it's been a battle, and we know no matter who we play, it's going to be that. So, you know, we're prepared for that, and just like you said, locking into the game plan and making the necessary plays to, you know, permeate throughout the team to win.
Hey, Anna, we're joking about the fouls on three-pointers, but it is not a weapon that they really got to be careful when they come at you. Is that a way for you to kind of get some extra space or room? Have you always done whatever? Is it a counter of some sort?
Yeah, it's funny because Riley Kugel, we was talking at the free throw line. He was like, "All right, bro, like I'm tired of fouling you. Like I don't know what else to do." That's what he said. But it's definitely a counter, especially like I said, when I go 4 for 14 from the 3-point line, being able to get to the line where I know I'll knock those down for sure. Like that gives me a sense of like confidence. Like, okay, I'll make the next 3 because I just saw 3 free throws go in. So it definitely can be used as a counter. I try not to flop as much as I did at the beginning of the season. I think I flopped a lot, and Coach Hodge kind of, you know, he got on me about that, as well as the refs. You know, they do their scouting too. So just being able to just stay in my shot, but knowing that, you know, I might get some contact because they're closing out so hard. So sometimes not even a counter like today. It just was, you know, what it was.
I think you said your dad dropped you off at the blacktop and just said, hey, find a way to stay on the court, right?
Yeah.
Does it come from something like that? Just finding a way to be effective no matter how much bigger, faster, tall the other guys?
Yeah. I mean, since I was a kid, my dad always put me in uncomfortable situations. He always said you got to be comfortable with the uncomfortable situation. So he's always put me in situations with older kids or something like that, or we'll play a game and he'll be like, you can only do this for this game. You can only use your left hand, like putting me in situations where, you know, you can use it, like you said, counters all the time. So, yeah, definitely where'd you hear that at? Where you heard that from? That was a good pull right there.
Good memory.
Yeah, that was a good pull, but yeah, definitely.
One more. I think it was maybe after your second 3 of the night, you hit one in the corner right in front of the UCF bench, turned around to their bench and gave them a look. I don't know if you stuck your tongue out at him or just gave them 3 golf.
I just did my thing to him.
Okay.
I got to stop doing that. Sorry, Coach Hodge.
I'm guessing they were probably riding on you a little bit.
For sure. Because I started off 0 for 2, and then I drove, and they was like, hell no, or something like that. Like 3 guys over there were just talking, so when I hit it, I just turned around and just did it at them, and then the ref came up to me, and then Coach Hodge was yelling at me, so I didn't do it again after that. We got the win, though, so it's cool. But obviously, respect to those guys. That's just in-game competition, you know. Yeah. Appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
That's one. Appreciate it.